So, the mid-range full-frame camera market is about to heat up again, and Nikon may be preparing its next big move. The rumored Nikon Z6 IV is already generating significant attention across the photography and filmmaking community, not because it's confirmed, but because of what it represents. With early leaks, user expectations, and growing competition shaping the conversation, the Nikon Z6 IV is being closely watched as a potential turning point for Nikon's mid-tier strategy. Initial reports suggest that Nikon is focusing on refinement rather than radical change with the Z6 IV. One of the most discussed elements is the sensor. Instead of chasing higher megapixel counts, Nikon may continue with a 24MP full-frame sensor, but introduce an updated design that improves readout speed and low-light performance. This approach indicates a priority shift toward efficiency and real-world usability. Faster sensor readout would reduce rolling shutter, improve burst shooting accuracy, and enhance video capture quality, key areas where hybrid shooters demand consistency. Autofocus improvements are also expected to play a major role. While the previous model introduced advanced subject detection, the Z6 IV is rumored to push further into predictive tracking. This could allow the camera to better handle fast and unpredictable movement, making it more competitive in areas like wildlife, sports, and event photography. On the video side, speculation points to expanded capabilities. Industry insiders suggest the possibility of internal 6K recording or improved high frame rate 4K performance. While the Z6 IV is unlikely to replace dedicated cinema systems, Nikon appears to be strengthening its position among hybrid creators who need both stills and video in a single device. Additional refinements are expected in areas such as heat management, battery efficiency, and overall responsiveness. These updates may not be headline features, but they are critical for improving long-term reliability and user experience. Despite being a strong performer, the Nikon Z6 III revealed several limitations that are now shaping expectations for its successor. One of the primary concerns was resolution. While the camera delivered excellent speed and video performance, some users felt constrained by the lack of higher megapixel options, especially when compared to competing models offering greater flexibility for cropping and large format output. Dynamic range performance also became a point of discussion. While suitable for most scenarios, certain users, particularly landscape photographers, noticed limitations when recovering shadow details under challenging conditions. Another widely debated issue was the rear screen design. The fully articulating display appealed to video creators, but not all photographers found it practical. Those who prefer quick adjustments for low-angle or vertical shooting often favored a tilting mechanism, leading to mixed reactions about usability. Thermal performance was generally reliable but showed limitations during extended high-resolution video recording. For users pushing the camera in demanding environments, consistency remained a concern. Battery life also drew attention, especially with the increased power demands of a high-performance electronic viewfinder. For many users, carrying additional batteries became a necessity rather than an option. These issues were not critical flaws, but they highlighted areas where refinement is needed to meet evolving user expectations. Community response to the Z6 IV has been varied, reflecting the diverse needs of modern camera users. Some photographers are calling for a stronger focus on still photography, including higher resolution sensors and improved dynamic range. Others are pushing for more advanced video features, emphasizing codecs, frame rates, and overall cinematic capability. There is also an ongoing debate regarding design choices. The type of rear screen, card slot configuration, and even the inclusion of certain legacy features have all been discussed extensively. These conversations highlight the challenge Nikon faces in balancing different user priorities within a single product. Interestingly, there is also a clear divide between users who want incremental improvements and those expecting a more significant leap forward. While some believe the Z6 IV should maintain its role as a balanced hybrid camera, others see it as an opportunity for Nikon to push boundaries and redefine the category. Despite differing opinions, there is a shared expectation that the Z6 IV must deliver meaningful upgrades. The market has become increasingly competitive, and users are more informed than ever about what they want from their equipment. Pricing will be a critical factor in determining the Z6 IV's success. The previous model already positioned itself at the higher end of the mid-range segment, leading to concerns about further increases. If Nikon maintains a similar price point of $4,000, it could strengthen the Z6 IV's appeal by offering improved performance without significantly raising the cost of entry. However, any substantial price increase may place it closer to higher-tier models, potentially affecting its market positioning. There is also internal competition to consider. Nikon must ensure that the Z6 IV complements rather than overlaps with its existing lineup, particularly higher-end models. As for the release timeline, current industry speculations suggest that an announcement could take place within the next product cycle. Nikon has recently shown a more strategic approach to product launches, often building anticipation ahead of official reveals. Given the pace of innovation in the camera industry, timely release will be essential for maintaining competitiveness. So we're hoping for a fall 2026 release. The Nikon Z6 IV represents more than just the next iteration in a popular lineup. It reflects Nikon's broader direction in a rapidly evolving market. With increasing demand for hybrid functionality, the expectations placed on mid-range cameras have never been higher. Users now expect professional-level performance in more compact and accessible bodies, and the Z6 IV will need to meet those expectations. The challenge for Nikon is clear: deliver meaningful improvements without losing the balance that defines the Z6 series. This includes refining performance, enhancing usability, and maintaining a competitive price point. If Nikon succeeds, the Z6 IV could become a key model in its lineup, appealing to a wide range of users from enthusiasts to professionals. If not, it risks being overshadowed in a highly competitive segment. At a time when hybrid shooters are demanding faster performance, smarter autofocus, and stronger video capabilities, the Z6 series sits in a critical position. It has always been Nikon's most balanced lineup, designed to appeal to both photographers and content creators. But in today's market, balanced is no longer enough. It has to be exceptional. As the official announcement approaches, the Z6 IV remains one of the most anticipated cameras in its category, driven not only by what Nikon has done in the past, but by what users expect it to do next. So, what are your thoughts on this upcoming Nikon Z6 IV? Share with us in the comments below. Consider subscribing for more content like this, and as always, thanks for watching.